All right, so let's solve a problem which appeared in JEE Main 2024. This is another question from ellipse. In this question, what we have got here is that an ellipse is having a center at 1, comma 0. So it's not having a center at 0, comma 0, which is the standard form. And then the latest rectum is having a length of 1 by 2. Its major axis is still along the x-axis, and the minor axis will be along the y-axis. And the minor axis is subtending an angle of 60 degree with at the foci it seems, and then the square of the sum of the lengths of its minor axis and major axis is what we are supposed to find out. So in such question, as in like, what we have to understand is that this ellipse is actually shifting a little bit to the right, and that is what is the idea here. And then we will try again jotting down all the information which we have done earlier itself. So let's say this is my x-axis, this is y-axis, and this is x equals to 1 line, because this is where the center is, new center is. So this is 1, comma 0. So my new ellipse is gonna be going something like this. So this is how the ellipse would be looking, something like this. So this will be symmetrical about this point now here. And now if I have to write down my uh, forces, as in the way we write it. So earlier it was c comma 0. Now I'll be writing it as more like a c plus 1 comma 0. I'm shifting it by 1. Similarly, this could be written as a plus 1 comma 0, this extremity. And this will be written as minus a plus 1 comma 0. It's again shifted by 1. This is x equals to 1 line itself. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is 0 comma 0. Now this point would be 1 comma b, and this point could be 1 comma minus b. So that is all the information which we have. And then another information which we have is that this focus, one of the focus is making an angle of this. I could have gone the other way around as well. So we could have done it from the other side as well, but this is how it is. And this is making an angle of 60 degrees. So by the symmetry, this angle should be 30 degree, and this also should be 30 degree. Okay, Don. Now let's jot down the another information, which is the length of the latest rectum is 1 by 2. So this 2b square upon a is given as 1 by 2 itself. So my b square is given as a by 4. So this is what is my first equation. The second information we can get it from here, that this minor axis is subtending an angle of 60 degrees. So this is 30 degrees. This length will be B. This length will be C itself, because this is C plus 1, this is 1. So I can again make use of the property of this right angle triangle and say that tan 30 degrees is going to be B upon C itself. And from here I can say this is 1 upon root 3 is going to be equal to B by C. So you can say C is actually equal to root 3B. Now, these two information we know. And then the third information, the relation between A, B, C is this, that you can say that your B square is actually equal to A square minus A square, right? So, so this is what will be still the case, A square minus A square, because what we are trying to look at from here is that this is the distance from A plus 1 to 1. This is the distance we are looking at, A plus 1 minus 1, which is A itself. And then we are again looking at the distance C plus 1 to 1, which is C square itself. So this relation still holds true. So B square equals to A square minus C square. Now B square is fine. Now we can say A square, and then what about my C square? So C square can be written as 3B square. So this I can write as 3B square. Then this will become 4B square as A square. Now B square is given as A by 4. So I can write it as 4 into A by 4, which is actually equal to A square. So what I get from here is A square minus A is actually equal to 0, or A is actually A into minus 1 equals to 0. So A could be 0 or A could be 1. So it can't be 0, as I can see here. I mean, 1 A equals to 0 could be rejected. Right? So if I have A equals to 1, this point, the extremity will be 2, right? If I had A equals to 0, then I could have landed at this point itself. So this will be rejected, A will be 1 will be taken. Then B square will be again A by 4, which is 1 by 4. From here we get B is plus minus 1 by 2. So this point and this point will be 1 by 2, 1 by 2 itself. Now I've got everything. Now what we're supposed to find is 2b plus 2a whole square. This is what we are supposed to find. So what is my 2b? 2 into 1 by 2, and if I take the positive value itself, and then this 2 into a, which is 1. Now this is whole square, so this will be 1 plus 2, which is 3, and this will be 9. So this is what will be my answer. 9 will be my answer over here. Okay, so this is all for this question. All you have to understand here is that you got to shift this ellipse, the standard ellipse, by 1 unit to the right, and then try to make use of all the information which is given, and then make use of this relation, which is always useful. Okay, so yeah, that's all for this question. If you got any queries, do ask me in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to answer your queries. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a good day.